Hi everyone, welcome to Emsley Lodge for another week. We're here at the Geelong Race Club today and just brought a few horses in here to gallop. Ripping week on the racetrack last week with Sertorius doing the right thing by everybody and putting his head in front right at the right time and winning the Easter Cup. Congratulations to Mike and everyone involved, certainly the staff. After his Geelong Cup failure last year, the horse sort of was in a bit of, weren't really sure where we're going to go. We raced very flat and we just hope that he come up again this time in. Raced fantastic in the blame, he then put it all together again on Saturday in the Easter Cup. So well done to everybody involved. Races this week, probably go to Geelong on Friday and we'll start off with a little filly called Dash Ahoy. She's a real fast little filly and Jim and Pete is a homebred and she seems to be going okay. Trialled up and galloped up good through the week, so I expect her to go pretty good in that sort of grade. Probably have two runners in the 1700 metre race. Conciello, he'll step out, he's ready to go back to the races, and Purball, she's been struggling a little bit, had no luck at the races, so she has one more crack at the races. Both horses seem to be going all right in a pretty lowly graded sort of race. And will also probably run Frothy. He got a mile back in a 1000 metre race the other day, come back to his home track on 1200 metres. He'll probably get back again, but expect him to be flashing home late. We'll chuff off to Sydney on Saturday and going to take Yolande up to the Fernhill Handicap. She ran a really good second at Mornington in the Mornington sires. Looks like a horse is just screaming for the mile now, so we'll take her up there. Craig Williams is going to have a sit on her. He ran third on her at Sandown a couple of weeks ago and certainly went good. Going to be a wet track, so that'll be interesting. She is by Mossman, so expect her to sort of handle the going. A mile, two-year-old race on a heavy track, you know, probably the toughest stayer is going to win, and she's certainly fit and well, so expect her to go really good on Saturday. Yeah, just brought a couple of interesting horses into the Geelong trials this morning. GG Girl, she just played up behind the barriers the other day, so they asked us to give her another trial, and we just put a blindfold on her and she walked straight in the gates and she was great, and then trialled up beautifully, so she's ready to go back to the races. Probably go to Bendigo next Thursday, I would think. Little filly called Inyanga, we've had a lot of fatness problems with her. She's a little roly-poly filly, so she's had to have a couple of trials, and then this morning she got ridden off the speed and then she worked home beautifully, so she'll probably have one more trial and then head off to the races. And little two-year-old bloke by I'm Invincible called Gallant I Am, and he had his first jump out. He's been a bit of a slow learner how to jump out of the barriers, but he's starting to get it all together, and this is his first time out of the barriers with other horses, and he went okay. He'll have another one of them next week and then go to the trials and then be off to the races. Our Beat Pete competition certainly generated a lot of interest within the stable. Pete tipped Mongolian Garn in the Derby and he got the chocolates. He did declare it as the best thing of the day, so good on you, Pete. You're right on the mark there. A couple of the boys have tipped 3 out of the 4, so they're on the mark. Here's our leaderboard at the moment, which shows a couple of them on top there. Don't forget to go on our website this week. There's 6 races this week. All the races are there. Get on there, have a punt and try and beat Pete.
Hi everyone, great initiative this competition. This week I'm going to pick the 6, the whole card. Read 'em and weep. Race 4, number 9, Sempre Libra. Race 5, number 4, Curo. Race 6, number 3, Fenway. Race 7, number 2, Catkins. Race 8, number 6, Hartnell. Race 9, the lucky last for us, race 9, number 2, Criterion. And that'll be all from me because I'm passing the baton over to Craig Isaacs for the next 3 weeks at least. So good luck, good punting, and whoever wins the 200, congratulations in advance. We'll catch you in a few weeks. Good luck, see you later.
That's it for another week at Emsley Lodge. Thanks very much for watching. Yeah, we'll have a little hit and run mission to Sydney this week with Yolande in the Fernhill, so hopefully she'll go really well. She certainly worked up great this morning. Good old Sertorius has gone straight to the paddock now, and he'll come back for maybe a race something like the Zipping Classic, which he won a couple of years ago. That seems to be his go, the Group 2 and Group 3 races, and seems to be pretty well placed in there. He's had a crack at all the Group 1s, and he just seems to be a couple of lengths short of him, so we'll really monitor how he's going, but he's going for a well-earned spell. Just don't forget our Beat Peak competition, and also one of our owners is actually, with the success of the High Chaparral fillies in Sydney this time, we actually were going to keep a fair whack of a beautiful High Chap filly we bought in Sydney. We're just going to, quite happy to let a few of our owners in to take up a few shares in it. So if you go into our horses available and have a look at our High Chaparral filly, we're quite happy to cut down our shareholding a little bit if anyone wants to go in, because the High Chap fillies certainly seem to be going well. Until next week, see you later. We've had to put him out in the paddock for a couple of weeks just to let his back settle down. It was really quite a bad injury, and he just seems to. I've got no idea what I'm saying there. Can't believe how hard it is to find a good tipster. Poor Jimmy had a go last week. Was start again. Freezing cold this morning, so I don't know what I want to say now. You put me off.